So here we go as the action continues here on day one of the GFI Hong Kong 10s. The Tigers may have had a mixed day today, but we're desperate to get a win here against the Hunter and Boo East Africans, who have been battling away all day, but not yet managed to get a win.
Bit of a clash of colours in some senses as well from the two sides. And for those of you wondering which side's which, the side that are kicking off are the Tigers, the American development squad, and up against the East Africans, who are loaded with one or two quality players. And right from the start, the East Africans driving forward. And Kitoni Taliga caught in possession there, Mitch Hildebrand. And the referee, no release there, and an opportunity now. Again, good defence. Kitoni Taliga. Coming across was Cody Melfi there, important tackle, but looks as if there's a breach in that defensive line. Again, some scramble defence. Jackling over the ball there, a bit of a counter ruck, and someone's done a somersault.
Yeah, Tigers really setting their stall out early, it looks like, in the contact area. Forcing penalties, and they've gained around 20 yards here, which is surprising because the East Africans are usually a pretty physical side. They've got some big bodies, some mobile men. But as I say, I think Tigers are desperate now to make a statement on day one, having a tough afternoon. It's been a tough pool for them. Samurai International and their pool have looked absolutely fantastic all day. So Tigers trying to make amends here as we go to a line out.
So Ismail Schroeder is...
Gregory Fro gets the line out into clear ball for top. Tigers form a working committee here as they edge themselves down the pitch. Ball's back there. We got wide to Jansen in midfield. A wee dance in the jig.
Opportunity there. Nick Chapman being carried over into the 22, and referee allows that to play, and it's Leo Dade, and a burst through there, fantastic drive there. Again, entry from the side, and again the opportunity here. Nick Chapman out wide, opportunity here, great tackle there, pulling him back. Scrum cap gone wide and out. On the far side, a first score, and Tiger Rugby. Good consistent work there by the Americans, and they got the rewards.
Yeah, patient build up, you know, working through the phases there, got themselves, won a couple of penalties, a breakdown, didn't force it, took the challenges midfield, set a couple of breakdowns up, and eventually the East Africans, always happens defence. If you keep the ball for a long period of time, you run out of defenders, and they did that. Tigers moved the ball wide, and a fantastic try in the corner. Conversions just been missed, I think, so.
That's Cox Miyagoa with the 6 on his shirt. Correction there, Nick Chapman, the conversion kicker.
I think the beer has been flowing already, it seems, here at 7's Week in Hong Kong.
So, the Africans looking to burst through the centre, fantastic run. Kitoni Taliga has the pace, has the speed, and quite comfortably in, and the first score for the East Africa, the Hunter Boo and East Africans.
Yeah, great drive there. You know, that's what the East African team have got. You know, they always often play a bit scrappy, don't have too much shape, but they've got the ability and the talent to cause mayhem when they can. And you see there, for number 10 for East Africans, Odiahimbo, a cracking hand off, got through the contact and just powered through, smashed on the afterburners, and a great 5-pointer there for East Africans to bring them right back into this one.
And Kitoni Taliga converts. So lead for the East Africans, and a little bit of confusion with the colours.
Okay, so here we go.
So taking their time. And it is Samuel Joseph Oda Jimbo who will pick this. Erwin Finau, and a big clash in the middle there by some big men. Nick Chapman gets snagged again, looks for an offload. Not much support there at that occasion. And moving out wide. And an opportunity now for pace to take advantage here. And it's Ben Brissell, 19-year-old, who took a fairly hefty hit there.
Yeah, a bit unlucky there. Ben Brissell, who's sporting an absolutely superb mullet, it must be said, showed some real gas on the outside there. A wee jink inside. You know, offload is the right idea, but unfortunately just couldn't execute here. But Tigers really attacking this game. They've obviously highlighted this as a game they must win in the pool, and putting some great width in the ball and looking to use it, their pace out wide to try and get past the Africans.
So, Hunter and Boo East Africans of the scrum on this occasion. And it is the figure of number 18, Davis Chenge. And it's well won. Oh, a lovely offload. And the power there again, not much pace going on, but the pace is added now. And this is Angelo Grant Nelson, and under the posts, and a fantastic score there by the Hunter and Boo East Africans. The scorer is Nelson, and the offload from Odibim Jimbo, and that was a fantastic score. And again, punching a hole through the line of Tiger Rugby.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a key for the Africans. You'll find, you know, they're not always the best at building the phases and going through free to score a try, but they're absolutely fantastic at first phase tries. One-off pieces of magic, as we saw there again, a big fend. And if they get in behind the Tigers' back line, they've got all the pace in the world to score these tries and take the opportunities as they come.
Great expectation from the Tiger Rugby side. Some very good quality players amongst that team.
And they're off to Melrose after this.
Are they? Oh, that'll be an interesting one. But certainly this African side, the East Africans, a lot of power, a lot of size in this group of players, and so far the pace is showing.
Yeah, and I think the great thing for, you know, the East Africans rugby and the development of rugby there, you know, looking at John McKittrick, the East Africans coach, he's coached myself at the Penguins, and Ben Breeze as well. I've spent a couple of years now bringing this East African side to the GFI Hong Kong 10s, and you can see every year they're getting better and better and better. So, you know, it's great news for rugby in that region, in that part of the world.
So a rather poor effort from the scrum half there on that occasion. Seemed to trip and fumbled, but they've managed to recover it, and there's an opportunity on now. Have they got the speedsters outside? No, it's come back in again. Good powering run though. The East Africans not really getting a grip with the runner, but it's coming now wide on this right hand side, and Oscar Uma, and inside, and it looks like it's going to be a score here for Tiger Rugby. Desperate last-ditch tackle, and looks as if collision with the goalposts on that occasion.
Yeah,
hope it's not too badly hit.
Big Martinez Van Ziel, you mean the goalpost of the player there. Big contact, but some lovely offloads here. You'll see in the replay here, one offload, two steps off his right foot inside, draws a man, and he's got the winner, puts the ball right in his bad basket, and Van Ziel, he won't score many easier tries than that from a couple of metres out.
So we have a contest here, a very even contest. Only a 2-point difference between the two sides. Tiger Rugby to kick off. And it is Niama Fuolau who is going short on this occasion. And it's knocked back and possession with Tiger Rugby. Goes in a bit of a traffic there and driven back. It looks as if it could be ripped, but no. Tiger Rugby managed to retain it. Now gone wide, spinning it wide, just a little ambitious, and right into touch. And not much opportunity there for Marcus Satavu to get a hold of that one. But thus far it's been an engaging contest. Both sides pretty much even.
Yeah, I think the Tigers will be looking to try and get a try again before half time, because the longer you leave the East Africans in this fixture, the more dangerous they become. You know, they rely on scrappy ball and turnover ball and making those one-off tries or pieces of brilliance. So, if you're a Tigers manager, you want your team to you know, build a lead, because as soon as these Tigers are in this, they can turn the game on a sixpence very, very quickly with one piece of individual brilliance. So the longer the East Africans stay in this side, stay in this match, the more dangerous they are.
Well, certainly a very scrappy line out, which has led to this scrum. And Tiger Rugby managed to move it across, loop round, trying to cut through there. Number 6, Nick Chapman, out wide. Tackle, bit of a choke tackle on there, and again decided that no release. And again, Chapman feeding it wide. Opportunity on this occasion. Can he get in at the corner? Looks fairly comfortable and drops it. It looks as if he dropped that.
Yeah, I think they call that a Jacob Stockdale these days after the Ulster match in the weekend in the European Cup, where the big Ulsterman did exactly the same thing and really costing the match against Leicester. You see here in the replay, great build-up, a lovely pass, and all he's got to do really is just get the ball down, but he's gone for the one-handed. You get taught at school, always keep the ball in 2 hands, and that's exactly why.
And that is Marcus Satavu, who will not be very pleased with that if his side are on the wrong end of the result on this occasion. But a very, very good contest this at the moment. The African side have got a lot of good quality in amongst them, and there is some real decent players amongst the American Tiger side, and it's a difficult one to call exactly how this one's going to play out.
Yeah,
certainly the pace with the Africans, but Nick Chapman, I think, has been an outstanding figure for the Tiger Rugby.
Yeah,
seems to be the heart of it all.
Yeah, number 6 Nick Chapman and the number 10 Kituni Telaga at the heart of everything good that Tigers are doing. But I think what we've got here, we've got 2 very contrasting styles of rugby which have been played, making it such a good contest. You've got the Tigers, you know, who are happy to build through the phases, keep possession, take 4, 5, 6 phases, bide their time, and take the opportunities when they can. And in reverse, you've got the East African Tigers, who probably aren't the greatest at looking after the ball and building phases, but are absolutely unbelievable at scoring tries out of nothing. You know, a big, powerful handoff and a pace, or a turn of a ball and a quick break, and they'll really punish you. So we're seeing 2 contrasting styles here, and obviously, you know, key for the Tigers to win this now is to look after the ball and not let the Africans have a pill, because when the East Africans have a ball, they're dangerous from anywhere on the pitch.
We haven't seen much thus far of Lua Manu, the under-20s New Zealand player, who's a lock for the Tiger Rugby.
He's a big unit, isn't he, looking at him there?
Could be a bit of a hamstring problem for one of the key players for the Tiger Rugby, Kitoni Tialiga. He's holding that hamstring, not looking so great. Been very influential so far.
Yeah, you say the Tigers have been hoping it's not a hamstring indeed, and I'm sure we'll get the ice in him and try and work on that hamstring overnight. Make sure he's fresh for tomorrow morning when he'll be back to play some more rugby. But you mentioned Louis Lumani there. He's a massive figure. He's almost Will Skelton-like of a Saracens club. He's a huge man. Must be around 120 kilograms. Look, about 6'5", 6'6". If he gets the ball, I'm sure he'll do some damage.
He will. Selected for the New Zealand under-20s in the World Cup in Argentina this coming summer. But he is a very, very big figure. So we are back here, 14 points to 12, with the East Africans leading by 2 points. But and again, a burst. Van Ziel pulled down, penalty for holding on. So the East Africans will kick to the touchline, and it's a fine kick, good look, right onto the 22, and pressure now on the Tiger Rugby, the big figure of Lua Lumanu. Will he disrupt?
It's big moments here for the East Africans, because it's the age-old cliche, but it's very true in this case. In 10 and a half, you know, whoever scores next is really going to take a grip of this game. So key moments here as the East Africans try and mount an attack against the Tigers here.
And they managed to disrupt it slightly, but not enough. And the East Africans, that's a Nice little play there by Masomu. And he's managed to pull that out there. Vilamanu Muru. And again, manages to get the offload. Muru comes round again. Good bit of handling here by the East African side. And the penalty, though, for holding on is against the East Africans.
I've been impressed by Vilamanu Muru all day. He's a small guy. He must be about 5'6", 5'7", but I tell you what, he punches way above his weight. I've not seen him miss a tackle all day, and anytime he makes a tackle, he's straight up on his feet. He's hounding for the ball, trying to force a turnover. He's a real pocket rocket.
So we had a line out at the other 22, and here we have a quick throw, and it's moving across the out wide this side. Opportunity now, overlap is on, but cover defense is there. As he got the power, pulled into touch, and the East Africans look to take a quick one, but the referee slows it all down. But again, it's both sides have got this threat. They move it wide, and there's genuinely pace and threat on occasions.
Yeah, I think you're right. The Tigers, though, I'd say their pace is predominantly out wide, where the East Africans have got that beautiful thing of having pace throughout the team here as they try and clean up a scrappy line out, and they've won themselves a penalty. Sure, will put this one to boot and try and get themselves down the paddock here.
So it will be Taliga, and again, it's a very, very effective kick just above us in the grandstand, and it's on the halfway line, this line out, and we have combination of Manu and Van Ziel, and some dancing feet there from the Vilamanu, again mentioned earlier. He does work very hard. Again, there's a burst there by Schroeder.
Yeah,
gone loose.
The East African tactics really quite clear here, just using one-out runners, trying to use their big men to punch a hole, get an offload, because when they do that, we've got the pace to finish. So I think that'll be the game plan for the East Africans moving forward. They'll just work around the corner, bring their big men onto the ball at pace, and just see if they can punch a wee gap here against the Tigers, and one of their wingers will come off a wing, take an offload and try and get under the post. But to be fair to the Tigers, fairly stingy defence so far. They're working hard, staying on their feet, and keeping that line pretty solid at the moment in defence.
So, big scrum here. Tiger Rugby have some fairly sizable bodies, and again, it's out it comes. Finau, and then Muru. Ball's gone loose, and there's a counter-attack here now. Opportunity. Chapman tries to keep it in, can't do it. The East Africans looking for a quick line out, but it's not going to happen. And just a moment there, just loss of composure from the East African side there. They certainly had an opportunity, and Owen Finau not able to manage to finish that off.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before about East Africans. They almost overplay. They don't look to build phases. They look to try and score every time they have a ball, but it's certainly exciting to watch, as we see here. Look,
and a burst through the centre. It's a little scrag tackle there by Chapman is enough to halt that. But they're coming on the right, over the top, and now there's pace here. Kick and go, and pushed into touch almost by Schroeder. Is he going to get his rewards? He's going to get his rewards. It's a fantastic run, kick and run. He chased it, it didn't look like a favourite, the ball bounced nicely, and the East Africans score, and that was a fairly spectacular try, actually.
Yeah, it was. Listen, out of nothing what we said before, but luckily the ball works in their favour. Watching the replay here, the ball bounced up, it's a cruel bounce. Schroeder can't believe his luck, he's a hooker, he's chipped and chased, he's scored in the post, but just comes back to what I was saying before, the East Africans can create a try out of anything, you know, we don't need phases. They'll have a go whenever they can. There'll be a lot of opportunities, and they brought themselves right back into this one,
and it's
taking the lead.
Very good conversion. And Samuel Joseph Odalambo, who is very much key figure in this team. But yeah, Ismail Schroeder that will be one to boast about when he gets back to back home. And now, you mentioned the next side to score would be the winner on this one. It still looks as if it's out there. The opportunities come out on the East African side. Tackle. And again, it's moving out. It's Muru again playing a really determined scrum half role. Again, a bit of a punch and run there. It looks as if that's pushed back. And again, Muru, the heart of it. And another kick through, and the referee considers I think an offside on that occasion. But Vilimani, Muru has been probably the key player. They lost their talisman figure earlier, what looked like a hamstring, but Muru's actually really made a big difference to this game. Real injection of pace every time he gets the ball.
Yeah, he backed himself, but look at this. The East Africans finding a great touch and a penalty. Really applying the pressure now, trying to turn the screw on this Tiger side.
So we've got Philip Owar and also the figure of Finau. Finau up, he's been fairly successful, and a good little nudge on there. Drop though, and a bad mistake at a bad moment there.
Yeah, drop ball, but credit to the Tigers. Great line speed off the defensive line there. You know, you see their back line, they all came up really quickly, put a lot of pressure on the figure of Samuel Odonambo. He just took his eye off the ball there and coughed it up, but you know, great work from the Tigers in defence, and they've won a turnover here, and you know, 1 minute 45, 1 minute 40 on the clock, and we need a converted try and a little bit more, so yeah. We have time now.
Again, it's a choke tackle, and it looks as if that's going to be held up, but again, the referee is penalising these choke tackles. And Chapman through the hands, going out wide, looking for some pace, and this is going to be a straight foot race. Chapman though pulls it back, and here he is. He's under the posts on this occasion. Number 13 for Tiger Rugby, Liam Draycott, who in the team sheet suggested he'd played for Scotland at 7s, but he certainly had the pace on this occasion. South African born, and that with 55 seconds or 54 seconds on the clock.
Liam Draycott, he's a rangy figure, very big long-legged man, and he took off down the paddock there, pinned the ears back, and fair play to him, took the opportunity, and it's game on here now with 40 seconds left in the clock. Tiger Rugby trailing East Africans by 2.
They need to recover it, and it's Odolambo has been struck in the air, and that could be the last opportunity to win this match. Odolambo will kick for touch, and he'll be right.
Could have caught that one, Russell.
Well, the television would have been away if I'd actually done.
I thought you played striker, not goalkeeper.
So we have another line out. Again, it's going to be Owen Finau, the key player on this occasion. Can they steal it? He's fumbled it. It's been knocked back, picked up by Muru, and it's desperate stuff at this stage. It does look as if the clock's been run down. Yeah,
the coach is pointing to the touchline. He just wants the ball off the island here. All he's got to do is just kick it out.
And it's a victory, or is it? No, it's an offside penalty.
Can't end in a penalty.
So we still have a game here, and another opportunity for Odolambo to kick, and rather subdued ending to this match, but victory for the Hunter and Boo East Africans, who win by 21 points to 19 over Tiger Rugby, and a fantastic contest between two sides with pace and a lot of good contact in that particular match. Very enjoyable.
Yeah, another cracking match with GFI Hong Kong 10s. Never failed to disappoint, so the games keep coming, the action keeps coming, and there seems no no end of it coming to an end.
So this final Pool A match is definitely all on.